Okay, finally. It's working. Jesus. Alright, now I have to AFK a quick second while I go figure out something with my son really quick. But it is now working, and we're going to get right back into it here shortly. So I will be right back. All right. We are in business. Should be all set. Damn, I'm not setting my light on. Alright, we're gonna edit the camera. Alright. We're gonna have it tilt a little bit. There you go. So I want to be chilled back. Okay. Alrighty. Allah, Allah, senor. Alright, is he gonna give me a Rapiatas? Or is he gonna kill me? Can you do Delhi 3 without leech? What build are you talking about? I mean, this character's set up for leech, primarily. If I wasn't set up for leech, I would maybe be able to answer that a little better, but... Flicker build, no, is the short answer to that. This build, as it's set up now, no as well. But if I was mana-based and energy shield recharge-based, then I could probably do it. And if I had more cast speed, but... Again, this build isn't really set up for a shitload of cast speed. It's set up for a good amount of it. Okay, I gotcha. You can get a Covenant without the Leech mod on it. Oh, are you saying for Soul Tether? Can you not afford the Covenant or Soul Tether? If you're having a hard time with Deli 3 without the leech, what's your energy shield at without leech? Yeah, you need leech. I would go to the leech setup. You should be able to afford it at 60, because you need a soul tether that just has the mod removed. It doesn't have to be a specific one, it can just be any. And then the Covenant, you just want... You don't even necessarily need the other mod removed. You just need life cost efficiency on your gloves. Like, life cost efficiency definitely sucks. These are only expensive if you get the one that has, like, spells gain a life cost in addition to a mana cost. But the leech is supreme, for sure. Yeah, of course, Blank. And hey, Complexities, how you doing, brother? I really think that Chaos modifier is your best bet for physical damage reduction. Or at bare minimum, try to find that PDR corrupt for 5%. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize that bleed was so fat. Damn, that really sucks. Just goes to show that once he's invulnerable, it makes you bleed. Damn, that really sucks. I'll see if I can do Rocky Autos, and I wasn't paying attention. I literally had my hands off the keyboard. If I had kept him on the keyboard, I would have been able to heal with my pot. How much are 3-socket vial bases? I don't think they're that expensive. You could probably make it.
Map.
Yeah, so it was what I recommended. Or I meant to recommend it. It's what I had anointed when I was running Flicker. Just because it's so good in Belly. If you're failing, just don't worry about, just worry about crit cap. And then all the places that you're taking damage nodes, just take defensive nodes. You don't need Soul Tether. You just need Essentia Sanguis, take defensive nodes, and start from there if you're struggling. And then the most important thing on a staff is, like, you want crit cap, and then most of our damage can come from our Ascendancy. The damage is extra. So just get crit capped and go from there. Like, all of your damage should be tied to crit, and the damage is extra from the Ascendancy. Don't worry about damage too much outside of that, and then just get as much energy shield as possible. Chevrons could be good, yeah. Hey Blake, how are you? Damage will come, but you need to have, like... What I should have recommended in my Flicker build is, like, damage will come. You can clear T15 maps with a sub-optimal staff and not a perfectly optimal damage tree. What I should have been more clear about in my Flicker guide is just, like, get a shit ton of ES. And then, once you're comfortable with the Leech playstyle, and kind of understanding, like, what mods kill you, and, like, what makes you uncomfortable, and also, don't take Volatility, take Void Illusion. Void Illusion's a godsend for getting you out of trouble, too. Once you've figured out surviving, then you can figure out the damage.
Map.
Yeah, but I also have a lot of items in tree that you probably don't have. Like, I sold it, but I had a 4%, 4% against the darkness. I have my From Nothing diamond. Like, your tooltip does not need to be 500,000. Mine got up to 700,000. If you're at like 70 to 100,000, that is like super comfy. In my opinion. It is, but you'll, like, I know it's like, believe me, bro. Like, I know that it can be annoying. But, like, believe me, bro, you'll understand, like, you just need, like, a good baseline to work with. And once you have a good baseline to work with on, like, understanding how to stay alive and all that kind of stuff, damage will come. Like, you'll understand, okay, this is where I can take away damage, this is where I can, or take away defense, this is where I can add damage, and then you'll know. And in some cases, more damage is necessary just to make sure that you're doing all the way. But attack skills and crit are the most important things. And you want attack skills because that's what's going to boost up your heralds. If you're not running attack skills and you're running melee skills, that's another place to look. Yeah, the OSIN is specific to Spark Tech. Don't run OSIN on Quarterstaff, it's horrible. You lose so many stats on Quarterstaff. The only reason OSIN works is because there's nothing on a ring that is going to be better than OSIN for this build. Like, I could run Snake Pit or some other niche new uniques, but none of them are going to be a damage increase compared to original Sin, because I'm doing Wither Tech on this build. Like, if I click on a monster, you'll see that, like, I'm insta-withering to, like, 70 to 100%, 30%, whatever, on, like, the high end. So having all of my damage be chaos is very beneficial because my spark is my wither engine. It's where I put wither, and then my comets are killing the tanky monsters. And that's why it's really good on OSIN. Whereas I can't put withering touch in flicker and have it be a damage increase. And a lot of our damage on flicker is physical. So all of my damage as elemental, as a caster, is being converted. Even if you had a bolting quarterstaff. If you had a perfect bolting quarterstaff, it's still not better. Because there's still a huge amount of physical damage on a bolting quarterstaff. And you lose out on stats like... oh shit, I forgot about this. You lose out on, like, attack damage, you lose out on increased chaos. And those are, like, the two big things, is just losing out on attack damage. Or even, like, a Mings. Like, damage is extra is really good. But Mings would probably be good on this build, but it's still just better because I'm converting so much more chaos. And on the Flicker build, we were going CI, so, like, there's another dead stat on OSIN. Like, I don't need chaos resistance. this build doesn't go CI, so obviously need the chaos resistance. Getting over a little bit of a gombu, so sorry for tearing the ears apart there. Yeah, 200% Zoho. But so much damage, like the best build for the quarterstaff build is a big physical damage quarterstaff. So even that 40% extra, 48% extra that you get on Mings is more valuable on a quarterstaff build because the best quarterstaffs are pure physical quarterstaffs. And because we can't convert physical to chaos, then that's like where it also kind of leads up to it. I hate Cliffside, that's the worst map. Yeah, because the Fizzweps, it's not like necessarily, like, if you compare a triple T1 elemental damage staff to T1 increase Fizz, T1 flat Fizz, T1 elemental damage, the physical elemental damage one will be roughly 100 to 200 flat DPS higher. And because we're scaling damages extra on the quarterstaff build, that ends up just giving you a lot more chaos damage than even converting on a bolting perfect base mode. So, like, there's another reason why you just don't want to take those things. But my daughter was in the hospital for like 5 days, and that's why I wasn't streaming. She had pneumonia and needed a bunch of oxygen. She's totally fine now. Thanks for all the well wishes from people in the Discord. But I should be streaming a lot more now that she's home and I'm home and all of that good stuff. I also spent some time, obviously, kind of build crafting this, so that you guys can see that Chayula can really do everything and do it extremely well. I'm actually extremely confident that Chayula has the best damage of this. I know that the cast on crit comment is like, you guys probably, you know, if you go through your stream list here and look at all the people playing Poe, it's a very popular build. But I guarantee none of them are running OSIN and hitting for 12 million damage chaos comets. More than that, actually. I think it's 50 million that me and Jimmy chested per comet. After all the wither scaling.
Map.
Right now what we're doing is we're just trying to fast clear maps to, like, I'm not even running mechanics on maps, I'm just getting energy because I'm building my temple. It's a baby temple right now, but I'm getting around to finally building it. And so I'm just trying to get a bunch of energy right now so that I can just sit in temple for like a handful of runs before having to go back. So I'm doing my chores right now, that's what this is. If you make a video on it, Blank, I don't think that you alone will get it nerfed. Like, this sounds very facetious and, like, arrogant of me, but I do legitimately think, like, it can't be just coincidence that the exact recommendations that I made to have Acolyte Chayula Flames be more relevant was the exact change they implemented.
Map.
The exact change I talked about is give us more range 8 seconds instead of 10 seconds, give the same power back as it was in point 1, and then don't touch anything else, and it's fine. All they did was give darkness a damage adjustment, and they made those adjustments to flames. Like, I'm pretty convinced that no matter what I do, like, even if I'm trying to hide tech, I think that they do go look at Chayla content creators to get ideas. And I'm not saying it's exclusively me, or it may be from other people, but I think they landed at a really good place with Chayla. I still want the darkness rework, but I don't want them to touch the rest of the Ascendancy. The only thing that I may want them to touch is this. And, like, just let volatility be what it is, but just make Unraveling the same thing as Choice of Power. Unraveling is choose if Chaos freezes, choose if Chaos shocks, or choose if Chaos ignites. That would be my recommendation for Unraveling. But otherwise, I don't think they're going to majorly nerf it. I hope they just change Darkness. And they don't touch Flames. Because Flames, to be as effective as they are, you really do need some investment. So, like, you can just take the Ascendancy, but getting these 7 points are super important. And because we have to get points and it's not just from the Ascendancy, that's why I don't think it needs a nerf. Yeah, it's good for it, exactly. It's good for like Act 3, Act 4, and Interlude. As soon as you get to maps, that's when it just falls off and is kind of dead. Do any of the Chaos lineage supports fit into my current build? Yeah, I'm using tolls on Spark right now for freezing to get Frenzy charges from Combat Frenzy and Cold Infusions for Cold Spark. And yes, all the Flicker build is like, we use like 2 for sure of the lineage supports, Ulna tolls and tolls. I don't think Oracle would get nerfed though, because, well, actually Oracle, what will get nerfed about Oracle is something about inevitable critical is definitely going away. Because there's a ton of mechanics. They hate the endless looping mechanics that are auto bombers because it's like horrible for server load. So I guarantee you something about inevitable critical will get nerfed, and that's my primary prediction for what gets nerfed about Oracle. That is really nice. There's just too many niche interactions with crit that they like. They're definitely cooking with introducing that node, but I don't think they realized like the level of power they introduced with it. Like Oracle is the new Gemling. I don't think they'll nerf it so much like Gemling got nerfed. They nerfed Gemling because the attribute stack was just way too powerful, and then in point 2, some of the quality stacking was way too powerful. So you can still quality stack, but a lot of like the specific quality stacks that they would do were kind of butchered. So that's why Gemling's not seeing play. But now Oracle is kind of doing everything that Gemling was doing in 0.1, where they just kind of pick a build, and then they use all of the powerful things about lots of different builds, and then just because it is so versatile, it's able to do everything. So, and a lot of that is tied to crit. So I think that's why we'll see nerf. Not necessarily, like, the kind of stuff that you're doing, I don't think really deserves getting a nerf. I die to Geonor all the time, by the way. I don't know why. There's this backslash that he does that I just don't really have, like, the effective hit pool for, that I think is really fucking me up. It's on the second phase. Like, that's fine, but then he turns into his wolf form and annihilates me. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Like, that one-shots me all the time. But, hey, we killed him.
Map.
I don't think they care. Like, if you look at Smith of Catawba, Smith of Catawba got to similar levels of tankiness that you're talking about, Blank, that you're seeing with like all of the max fire stuff that they were doing, where you just get like a shitload of max fire. They didn't nerf that. In fact, they buffed it. So, like, defensive focused stuff like that, I don't think, in most cases, is deserving of a nerf. I think the things that are deserving of a nerf, like Grim Feast, it's when, like, the defensives they've nerfed have been the nerfs to, like, Grim Feast, where it was just, like, ideal for everyone to run Grim Feast. Similar to how everyone runs Energy Shield now, but that's just because it's hit pool. They need to revisit that eventually, but that'll come. But yeah, do I have a ground project? I think so. But yeah. Why am I getting Deli on every map? I'm not running Deli tablets, by the way. I'm literally running Precursor. I just want, like, a quick map, but I don't want to, like, not walk through the Deli. Because my computer can actually handle it right now, and who knows, I may get, like, another Hennacor lock randomly when I'm running experience gain maps. And the reason you're not seeing a lot of loot is I have, like, basically everything but white items hidden. So, don't get angry at the game. It's me. And I'm not running rarity, and I'm not using any specific. I'm here for energy. Yeah, but your damage isn't insane. Like, you tried to run it on cast on crit, and it wasn't good. So there's your litmus test. I'm sure you could scale it to eventually be good enough, but, like, at that point, it's like, okay, you got an Adorn. Like, that's what got the scaling to be as strong as it was. It wasn't, like... It wasn't just the natural ascendancy strength. You know what I mean? Like, the way that you would get the damage to be good enough to be running cast on crit would be through an Adorned. So, yeah. Oh, what the fuck? What is chunking me? Oh, fuck, I had Z on. No wonder. No, I know. Yeah, but 3 million damage per second is literally exactly where they said they wanted damage to be. In an endgame build. They said like 3 to 10 million per second. So you're within their expectations. Cast on crit is getting fucking obliterated. That's anything surrounding cast on crit. Either its energy gain is going to be shit, it'll have a 50% damage penalty, like something insane is going to happen to cast on crit. I guarantee it. That's what's in the cards for 0.5. I'm not saying what you have done is not crazy or really overpowered, because everything that you've explained definitely makes it seem like that is the case. But I don't think it's so crazy overpowered that it's like warranting major nerfs, because it's not. Like, the other thing about it too is how crazy niche it is for you to be able to kind of achieve that. Like, a lot of these pretty complicated builds are not going to see nerfs in general either, because there's just so much that goes into like actually making them work. I think I've got enough for 3 temples now, so if I have enough for 3, we'll stop for right now and just do some more and just do some templing. If I don't have enough for 3, then I'll keep running. I don't. I need 2 more maps. Or 1 if we get lucky with the energy. But now I can pick fast maps. Ornate is fast. What? Oh, I didn't click the... I always forget to do that on Alpine Ridge. I don't know if they've ever said that specifically. But truthfully, I don't know. Nice, I got experience.
map.
How did I get so... Well, so Frostbomb is my main infusion generator. And Katal's Rejuvenation, because we're constantly collecting remnants, makes it a low cast time, so it's 3.53. Then in Frostbomb, I have Spell Echo, so it casts twice, so it gives 2 infusions. I have chance to create additional remnants, both in tree and in this support gem. Overabundance, so that I can have 2 out, cooldown recovery, and short fuse. So that's how I'm getting these infusions to stack up. On top of that, Spark is freezing because of Toll's stillness. And then I run Siphon Elements. So 7% chance per power to spawn a cold fragment on freezing an enemy. And because it's cold, when you freeze, and it's based on power, you get a lot more cold infusions than you would lightning or fire infusions. Because lightning and fire infusions, it's a lot easier to freeze. It's a lot easier to... Sorry, I want to find a quick map. All penitentiaries, huh? I hate Cliffside, we're not doing that. Lofty Summit's a quick map. Experience. Sure. Yeah, exactly. Would you love to move away from Shield Wall, though? I mean, it's a very solid skill. It also promotes tankiness. I like anything. I actually do really enjoy, like, if I ever did play Warrior, I think I would also play Shield Wall, or like Warrior-based skills, because I really like the idea of having your damage be based on something that isn't a traditional, like, damage base. Like, I was super excited about Hollow Palm, but the fact that you couldn't really scale it super well comparatively to a quarterstaff, that's what made me not like it. The thing about Shield Wall is there's nothing else that you're comparing the scaling to, it's just is what it is. Yes, infusions are remnants. So all the remnant collection, like collecting from far away that we're wanting to get as part of Acolyte for our Chaos remnants, we get those same benefits for all of our, you know, cold infusions, fire infusions, all that kind of stuff. Ran in a big circle just to not find the Val thing. Yeah. I noticed that when I was testing Elemental Equilibrium.
Nap.
Oh, I did clear it? Where did I clear it? It says it was energized. Sounds good, Waybus. Both are insanely good. I would be playing Flicker right now, but is Chronovise actually selling for something? Nice. Well, let's see if I can get a 140 off the rip. Okay, 140 off the rip. Okay, 136. I can mess with that, but the attributes are low. Whatever. We're sending it. 2 sockets. Nope. I just made it worse. Okay, Val Temple time. That's awesome, Go Bear. Oh my god. Tier 3 workshop. I need a smithy. Wait, I thought... Why can't I connect the workshop right here? I thought you could. Well, we're just gonna slap that right there. And we pray for locks, but this is still very good. It's like 200% rarity. Let's see what are all the... So 1,000 rare monsters, 60% area, 280 by monsters, 474 effectiveness from humanoids, which are most of the monsters, 50% chance additional modifier, 143% effectiveness on rare monsters. And yeah, chests have more rarity, even though I don't normally pick up the chests. Orbe Divino. Alright. So inventory's empty, you'll be able to see even though I don't have like a Giga Juice Fist Temple, it's still really beneficial to run these right now. Even if you don't have like a fully juiced temple. But you do need a pretty juicy build to actually clear it. Dose. Checkpoint. Master. Three. Four. If you want to hop in, Blink, feel free. Do you guys see that guy dodge rolling like crazy? That was funny. He's like, can't get me, can't get me. And my sparks just... My Chaos Meteor comes out from the sky and thunder fucks his asshole. Say no more, fam. Say no more. It's the first time I've had a tier 3 Golem Master or whatever.
Map.
Alright, so how many? So 16, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. The non-snake has been cleared, so now we can go clear the snake.
Map.
Fuck, I need a lock. I didn't get one in this by mastery. Do you guys want to see me turn off my loot filter for a minute? If you guys need some exalts and chaos and other things, come feel free to come grab all the loot that you want to get. Did I take perfect augmentation orbs off my filter? I didn't mean to do that if I did. Five tanks. Yes, we got a lot. Hopefully the Spy Master gives us a second one so we feel a little safer.
Map.
Treasure, huh? Treasure, I don't need his NTPs. I'll keep the remote. Damn you. Why didn't you drop a lock? I've been unlucky with these locks lately, for sure. Can I take another? Oh, fuck. I forgot about one room. This one. Do I have a checkpoint that's near to this? We don't. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and close her down. Alright, we will lock you. And close her down. Okay, so... I had a golem. Wait. Can't you connect? No, I need a gallery. I think I do connect that there. Connect that there for now. Do that. I can't do a synth flush modifier. I needed like a generator. Can't add Spy Master anywhere. Hopefully we can get a Spy Master next time. So that run was about 5 to 6 divines on a not ideal temple. Kind of unlucky on the drops. There we go, we just had a bitch. A fuckload. My sparks hit for like 100k each, so it's my tooltip times like 3 or 4 after all the modifiers I'm putting on people. So if I turn off cast on crit, you would see how difficult it is to kill shit. It is very insane, like. So shit lives a lot longer. I didn't even have a rare monster in that room for whatever reason. There's a rare. Took him like 20 sparks to die. I had a lot of damage. I don't even actually want to go into the next room without cast on crit. So I'm not going to, sorry. I don't know. It's a lot. Like, that took 2 comets. That rare just took 2 comets. And comet's doing like 20x the damage that Spark is. Please tell me. Yes.
Map.
It may clear good. I don't know. Like, everything's just, I don't know. I don't know, like, I haven't seen, like, how fast are you killing a map boss? Like, a powerful map boss, how fast would you say you kill a powerful map boss? Because I would say the rares have about the same HP as a powerful map boss. Like, look at this guy. 2 comets. Like, that's how fast I kill a powerful map boss, is in 2 comets. Oh my god, that's amazing. Easier. Okay, do I get rid of a Xantipi? Or the Flesh Surgeon? I don't know what else to get rid of next. Yeah, if it's taking you 10 seconds to kill a powerful map boss, I think you definitely run into some damage issues. How does shield wall... Can you just, like, stand in the middle of the room and it kind of have it act like thorns, or, like... Is that, like, a possibility? Because if you can do that, then it'll still be fast. Like, that guy was chaos resistant, so if you get, like, an armored mob, that guy took 4 comets to kill. If you get, like, an armored rare, you're gonna be in fucking deep shit. Oh my god, another lock? Jesus. I'm eating good, dude.
Map.
Yeah, it can't be rerolled. Doesn't work. Good thought, though. I like how, like, 3 of my last 4 locks have come from a non-spy master. Fuck, I skipped rooms again. So fucking annoying. The bronze work and the corruption. I actually want to kill the bronze work because that monster in the bronze work has, like, increased item quantity. That fucker drops a lot of shit. So we will backtrack this time. Like, just look at him. Just raining down the loot. Fuck, I can't remember. Is it going to connect to that 3? Can I start going down the chain? I don't want it to make a square. I can't remember if it makes a square. As soon as I put a commander in, I can't do another spy master chain. And I need one more spy master. Val Temple Simulator. Okay, so in-game logic used. let's just say it's I have Garrison, Spymaster, Garrison, Armory, and then Spymaster. No, that's not what the setup is. How do I reset? So my setup is Garrison, Spymaster, Garrison, Depot, Garrison. Okay. So Garrison, Spymaster, Garrison. Which one's Depot? Armory, Garrison, Spymaster. It's not saying that these are connected. Do we trust it? Fuck it. God damn it. Fuck. Why was it saying they weren't connected? Or did I read it wrong? Oh, that's so bad. Just wasted 4 rooms. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that really hurts. And then if I do a guard, yep. Well, actually, I don't think... I think I can salvage this. Because if I lock this room, it can delete... It can't delete, right? Because I don't think it can be Spymaster Legion, Spymaster Legion. It has to be connected with a depot, right? So it can't delete it? Question mark? Oh, fuck, that is so annoying. Well, we'll figure it out. It's all good. Yeah, I don't know how to scale mace damage, man. I'll be real. Like, I won't even pretend to know how to scale it. If your current mace explodes max HP, your current mace explodes max HP, right? Like when it kills shit. Because you're considered critting everything, even if you're not really getting a benefit from critical damage bonus. So if you're exploding everything for max life, then you're still going to do a fuckload of damage. Like, that will probably be enough, because rares are always complemented by white monsters, and if you're exploding the white monsters, then you should be good. Shouldn't it be now able to delete anything besides that room? To my understanding of the temple, nothing in this chain can be deleted still. Because it has like a uniform path. Like, this isn't connected right here. If this was actually connected, like this commander and this Viper's loyal, then we'd be in big trouble. But the only thing that I think I can lose in this chain is like 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, and then we're just continuing on. Hanzo. This isn't a real connection. If this was a real connection, then yes, anything can be deleted. See, I told you those fuckers, they drop a lot of shit. It's like the last thing that he dropped.
Map.
Patches O'Houlihan would be proud of that guy. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a comet. Give me a heart attack, Hanzo. Don't do that, brother. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, wastegate. Wah wah. I'd love to drop a raw headhunter. That would make me so moist. Alright, I need to start bitching at the game again. Drops are not coming in. Come on, game. Fix it. Yes, tier upgrades. Let's go. If you see me blinking around the room, even after the room's been completed, it's because I'm checking for medallions. Because you want as many room upgraders and locks as possible are kind of the main two. And then there's also some like priority rooms you want to get as well. Like I want lots of Golem works as well. Because they swapped the effectiveness with Spymaster. Okay, we've completed 15 rooms. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the non-snake is finished. Not another no lock. Why the fuck do I even go Spy Masters if they never give locks?
Map.
Why don't I get deleted?
Ooh. Ah. Ah.
Last temple was really shitty for loot. I don't quite understand. Okay. So everything here is on one line. And then here's where it breaks off. So if I lock this, then this room can't destabilize. This room can't destabilize because then it would cut off this whole path. So I feel like this is the room we lock. We may lose these two rooms, but we shouldn't lose anything else. We'll close the temple. We didn't lose any of it, so I don't know. Bests or increased rarity. Keep Holadl's medallion. Tier 3. Okay, so high chance for advanced medallions. Low chance for Keep Holadl's medallion. I think we upgrade this. From corruption chambers, treasure vaults, and sacrificial chambers. But I don't have any of those right now. So maybe that was a mistake. It's okay. I can connect this to the smithy, which will get it to level 2. Oh, I could have upgraded the smithy and then put a golem works there. But wait. I think I can do golem works, smithy, and start this chain going. Right? This would be golem works. Smithy connects to depot, so I don't want to do that. So yeah, that's what we want. Okay. And then this starts its own chain, and then you get, once I get this Spymaster, hopefully I have enough to maintain locks. And then I need to start, this just needs, this line right here just needs to, like, I'm going to go up here. I don't know. I kind of fucked this up. I should have just gone this direction. But that's okay. Is what it be for right now. Okay. I'm in the mood for some crafting. Anybody else in them for some crafting? Oh, speaking of crafts. Oh, look at my amulet and rejoice. I would say pick charge regulation. Siphon elements you can get away with not using. Because you have cast on crit. Siphon elements. What's your other one? How much spirit do you have? You can go life tap in Spark, by the way, if you want. You got 146. Yeah, you really need 150. Where can you get some more spirit? Yeah, then you don't need mana remnants. So Caulk is 90 to 91, depending on how much resist or how much reservation efficiency you have. Then you have Siphon, and then you have charge regulation. But the big three are Siphon, charge regulation, and Caulk. But yeah, you would need Caulk and charge regulation are the two big important ones. So 3 temple runs netted us 9 divs, 3 Val infusers, a handful of soul cores, 2 good uniques, an abyss precursor tablet that's worth like a div nowadays. So that was all told, that was a decent little swing up. Not the best, but it was still good. Incursion. We will add this in here to our dumper. Okay, so this guy. Oh, it's Death Rattle. Do we give a shit about a Death Rattle with 2? Maybe 3 rune sockets will make it worth it. What do we think? Maybe 3 would make it worth it. But ciao. I mean, it's a good twink item. A little spell damage. A little spell damage. A little spell damage never hurt anybody. Okay, what is this? Is this like an overcorrupt thing? You were looking at this earlier, Blank, right? It's like 8 exalts, but if you overcorrupt it, it's like 1 billion. Because this... oh, okay, so you want... You just want the spirit to go up, right? Or the all-res? What do you want here? Is that really their price? Joseph Smith.
I'll post it right away.
I like having these on hand. 14% increased block chance. What does that give us? 5 div. And that's pretty good.
Yes.
We'll do it for like 3, because the rest of the stats are pretty shit. Nah, we'll do 4. Do 4.
Sure.
Okay, let's do some crafting. What do we want to craft on? What are we feeling? I think I may be feeling a chiming staff. Spell skills. 5. Chaos damage. 200. And a magic base. Okay, 44 divines to get started. That's a tall ask. Let's see, do they have any 3 socketers? 50. 5-0 for the old spell skills here on a 3 socketer. We're gonna do quarterstaff. Item level 81. Normal 3 sockets. 35 now? Joseph Smith. What about a bolting? We can do a bolting. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Which is T1 attack speed. That's pretty good. That's pretty neat. Okay. Now we craft. Now we can begin the craft Torino. We do not want to leech physical damage as life. We can take this. We cannot take that. Not take that. Cannot take either of those. Wasn't T1, so we're not going to keep it. Okay, that's T1, so we'll keep that. And keep going. We are looking for T1 crit and a T1 flat mod. I have Orbe Divinos.
I'll post it right away. Have an order? I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Well, I'd love to keep crit bonus, but this really needs 5 all. Okay, thank God my decision was made for me. Trying not to bore you guys, but just hitting a bit of an unlucky streak here, as they say.
I'll post it right away.
So most of your reserve on your helm, which is pretty much bis at the moment. That's good. Can we, like... God damn it. So many crit bonuses. The thing I haven't gotten a T1 with the crit bonus so that I don't feel bad. Man, this has got to be the worst run that I've ever had. Jesus.
All right. Your order is registered.
Oh no. Why do you have to go and do us like this? Okay, so we're gonna continue off of this. Go for a crit bonus. Base. So in this case, normally I'd be doing attack speed because it's a guaranteed mod if I hit 5% crit. Now we're gonna Omen of Light cycle this, depending on what we fracture. Berserk is very good, Blink, if you have enough life for each in. But now that we have a base, you guys can kind of pay attention to what the next steps are. Normally, if this is a Sinister, and I get crit bonus like this and like T1 lightning damage, then it's a greater essence of seeking every time, because that's going to guarantee over 15% crit chance, which is the sweet spot for tons of quarterstaff builds. In this case, because we still need crit and we still need attack skills, what we're going to be doing is just perfect regaling this and essentially praying that we get a good mod. We didn't get a good mod, that's totally fine. There's a couple of options that we can do here. Because I'm working with a very specific base, I have the funds to continue crafting. One thing that you all can do here is add a prefix only, and then hope that you fracture crit bonus. If you fracture crit bonus, then we're going to actually chaos cycle. If we don't fracture crit bonus and we fracture lightning damage, then we're going to put on... that's why we would use a prefix only, because if our jawbone hits and we fracture the lightning damage, then we would rip off whatever prefix we got desecrated to get 5 attack skills on there. But in this case, we're really hoping to essentially hit critical damage bonus. But I am going to whittle the dexterity just to see if we can get a high tier mod instead of the dexterity that we would not want to hit with a fracture, essentially. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and whittle off that dexterity. And we get T2 hybrid. Still not what we really want, so we're going to go ahead and go for another perfect chaos orb here. We'll just grab 10, because that's a nice even number. And we hit accuracy rating, still not what we want. Stun buildup, tier 2, not what we want, so we'll go and grab some more whittles. This is like uber expensive crafting, so you guys don't have to do these steps. I'm just doing them. And we hit the leech, so we're kind of done with that portion now. We're really hoping to hit the critical damage bonus with the fracture. So with that, we are going to div up the lightning. Actually, the lightning, it was like perfectly divved. I'm a dumbass. 346, so that's like 13 off. That's fine. That is totally fine. And then I don't really care if it's a prefix or a suffix. Actually, I do care. I want it to be a prefix, because if we fracture the crit bonus, then we are going to want to rip off the physical damage's life. So do a prefix, and then we fracture, hit the crit bonus. Yes! We are in business. Prefix doesn't matter, whatever we got, we got. Let's go reveal it, see if we got lucky with like T1 cold or something like that. And then cry because we actually don't want to get a good mod here, because then it just makes things more complicated. Okay, no good mods. That's good. Doesn't make it more complicated. So we can light that off, totally fine. But what we're actually going to do is replace... basically, it doesn't matter what we have on here. We are going to light off that fizz damage, because we need the Desecrate slot open. We are going to use a suffix replacer. We're gonna get a lot of these, actually.
I'll fill that in as
We'll
soon
get
as I
like,
can.
we'll just get that many. 30, that's great. So now we need Essence of the Abyss, and then we need Battle, and then we need Onslaught. And we're not keeping Onslaught, we just need them.
All right, your order is ready.
And then we'll go ahead and do Battle. Battles are a little spendy, huh? Okay, then we need Echoes. And then I think it's 21 to 20, right?
Let's see if there are any takers.
Grab some Echoes, put that back, put you guys back for now. Put you back. I think we might need more Jawbones. And might need more Essence of the Abysses, but for right now, we'll just do this.
I'll post it right away.
Okay, so now we're going to click Suffix. We're going to replace it with... Oh, wait. This is almost a big mistake. We want to fill the prefixes so that it doesn't just take away the leech's life and make it into a prefix. Actually, it doesn't matter right now. I'll just show you what I was going to do. So we're going to take away the leech for battle. Great, we've got the attack skills. Now we're going to add a prefix. And then we will Essence of Abyss it, whatever the prefix ends up being. So add only prefix modifiers. If we get lucky and actually get a good modifier, then we'll keep it, and then I'll show you kind of what else we would do. But let's prefix this, and we didn't get a very great modifier. Actually, you know what? I'm being really stupid right now. We were gonna do both. Why am I... Yeah, I just need to fill the prefixes. Okay, full prefixes. I know that the cold and the physical aren't great, but we need to hit crit. So what we're gonna do now is, now that we have a suffix... Actually, we just needed to fill this up. What am I doing? I'm so stupid. Okay. Now we're going to haste. That replaced the leech. Then we're going to Essence of Abyss it with the Dextral Crystallization. We hit the attack skills, so we're going to turn off the Dextral Crystallization. We're going to hit the battle. Okay, we didn't do it, so we're going to do this. Now we've got Bear's Mark, +5 attack skills. That's what we want. Now that we have Bear's Mark, the Desecrate targets the Bear's Mark, and now we can go fish for crit. So now all we're doing is fishing for crit. Okay, we got 3.52, we need 4.41. We're looking for 4.41 crit. So now we're going to try to get that intelligence off with a perfect Essence of Haste. Now that Haste is on there, we'll put Battle on there. Okay, now they're both off. Then we Dextral Crystallization, we Essence of the Abyss. We hit Bear's Mark of the Abyssal Lord on the wrong thing. Now we have it, so then we Jawbone. And then we've got our Abyssal Echoes on. Now we're going back in. And we are looking for 4.41 crit. So then we're going to repeat that same cycle. Boom. Dextral Crystallization so that the Essence of the Abyss doesn't hit our lightning. Then that ripped off the attack skills. Turn this back on. That ripped off the attack skills again. And you'll get unlucky a handful of times like this and not hit your 50/50s, but it is what it is. And we are looking for 4.41 crit. And it will take a while. But just going through the motions here to help you understand how to target something without needing to use Omens of Light, because this is way less expensive than using Omens of Light. We're looking for 4.41 crit, as stated before. Okay. Battle. Haste. Battle. Textural. Abyss. Battle. And now we're good, so we'll Jawbone. We've got our echoes on. We put that in there. Looking for 4.41 crit. Nope. So now we haste. Now we Dextral. Essence of Abyss. Turn that off. Jawbone it. And then we've got our echoes. Now we're putting it back in, and we're looking for 4.41 crit. Because that's tier 1. Didn't hit it, so we're just going to keep cycling. Didn't hit it. Hit it. Great. Jawbone. Got the Abyss on there. There we go. 4.41 crit is what we're looking for. Didn't hit it. Haste. Battle. And then we might need to go buy more. Nope. We hit it. Nice. Now 4.41 crit. 4.41 crit. Nope. Okay, now we're gonna go buy. Oh shit, I thought I deleted it. Give me a heart attack. We need battles.
It's you. Let's see if there's any takers.
We need onslaughts.
I'll post it right away.
Near the same amount. And then I think we already took all the Abyss out of ours. Yeah, so we'll get some more Abyss. I think Abyss are a lot less expensive. Let's do this. Roughly the same. 110.
All right. Your order is ready.
Okay. Get some more. I think that's good for now, actually. Should cover us for a bit. I did not mean to go to Val Ruins. Going to the Well of Souls. We is crafting. Yeah. Okay, so we need to not battle it. We need to haste it. And then battle it. And then haste it. And then battle it. And then haste it. Jesus. Alright, and then I'll combine those. Do this. I hate you. I love you. Okie dokie. 4.41, please. We will be fishing for a long time, my friends. Already battled it, so we need to onslaught, then battle, onslaught, then battle, onslaught. Jeez, man. Alright. And then Essence of Abyss. Hit it first try. 4.41. 4.41. Nope. Haste. Battle. Haste. Battle. Okay, you guys, apparently my, the game doesn't want me to craft right now, okay? 4.41. Yeah, attack speed. Okay, so then haste, battle, Dextral Abyss, Jawbone, and looking for 4.41. Is it going to be every time that I have to cycle through a shitload of these every time? Jeez, man. Oh, damn. Alright. I thought that was it. Okay, we'll take a break from that. See if we can just land on 4.4 for the moment. It doesn't necessarily have to be Flicker. It's just anybody that wants to use a quarterstaff. I'm just trying to sell this for profit. At the moment. And then obviously just doing it on stream so you guys can hopefully learn something. Now, I mean, this part just gets expensive. It's just straight up whittling.
Have an order? All right, your order is registered.
How many perfects did we have left? 7, that's good. Okay. Already, T2 crit is lower than T. Alright, well, we're going back to doing that other thing again. I thought T2 crit was higher. That's annoying. Okay. Essence. Battle. Haste. This. Currency. The checker buckles. And those. Alright. This time it'll give it to us quickly, right? Yeah. Alright. I mean, business. Nice. Okay, it's meant to be. It wants us to get tier 1 crit now. It knows. It knows its place. 4.41. Nope. Yes! Oh no! Damn it! That's so annoying. Tier 2 back to back. Time to go buy some more supplies. Oh, that's cool, Blank. That's actually cool tech to know. You creating split pea soup? Because I have a killer recipe if you're interested. I don't know where that's relevant, but not currently creating split pea soup. I do, my wife is a great chef. So she would love a split pea soup recipe. Why the fuck does that keep happening? It's annoying as shit. Alright. We are gonna get it this time. We are gonna get it on this round. If it's the last thing I do. 12, 5, 11. Sure.
Your order is registered.
Perfect. Alright, now we need some abyssers. Sure. And sure. Got our abyssers. We'll get our jawbones out. We need like 30.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Right? That's about 30. We need some more dextrals. And I have Divinos. Okay, and then we need some echoes. Echo, echo, echo. 23. Aha.
See if there are any takers.
I think we need a little more than that. Just go 10, 10. Because I can't be fucked. Okay. Now we're ready. Organized and beautiful. I'm gonna eat through like 10,000. Alright, nice. Nice. Okay, 4.41. Off the rip. After I bought all this shit. Nope. See, I'm respecting you. I know that I have to wine and dine you, Bolting Quarterstaff. I know that. Are you gonna, you know, put out now that I've wined and dined you? Because I would appreciate it if you did. Alright, thank you. Thank you, Bolting. No, don't go bolting on me. 4.41. Okay. I might need to teach you a lesson here soon. Okay. Good job. Thank you for listening. Okay, that's not listening. You need to listen to me, alright? Thank you. These bolting quarterstaffs, they just misbehave. That's why I'm normally crafting on a sinister. Alright, come on. You know what to do. 4.41. Oh shit, I'm wasting dextrals. Because I forgot to turn it off. Don't waste currency like me. 4.41, come on. Dude. Do, 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 do. 4.41, 4.41, nope. Double Dexter for extra T1 luck, exactly. Why would you want T1 crit rather than T2? Because I can't whittle the fire and cold off of this if it's not T1 crit. And T2 crit is worse. I want T1. Oh, see? Wasting the dextrals again. Well, you know what I can do? If I want to break from doing this, if I do want to break from doing this. What I'm about to do right now is called... Oh, never mind, I can't do that. Yeah, I can. If I light it off, then add a bullshit... No, that would just be a waste. Fine, we will keep going. Alright, alright, alright. Need the suffixes again.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
I was just gonna light it off and then go whittle, but then the whittle can land on a suffix. And I don't want to deal with fixing that. So here's how you don't waste them, by the way. So that way you only ever activate one at a time. Here's the real strats right here. There we go. Okay, so now we activate, and then we've got this. And then now it can't be turned on. See? It's called using all 100 of your brain cells. So that's how many I have total. Yes! We have done it! T1 crit has been completed. Okay. Alright. Go back to the shadows from whence you came. Alright. Let's make some shit. Okay, that's a great start. Exactly what we wanted. Now don't give us hybrid. Give us T1 cold. That's fire. That's fizz. That's T4 cold. T4 fizz. T5 cold. Alright, so let's get some more whittles. I have Orbe Divinos.
Alright, your order is registered.
Stupid game. 10 for... I want whittle. Give me my whittle. 4 and 45. 47.
I'll post it right away.
Thank you. Alright. T1 cold. T1 cold. T1 cold. T1 cold. T1 cold.
What's new?
It's not cooperating. T1 cold. T1 cold. T1 cold. T1 cold.
Your order is registered.
Why, even 2,000? That's kind of nice. Ooh, I don't like that hybrid. That hybrid scares me. Is that T3 fire? Yeah. How much more do I want to dump into this before giving up on it?
Let's see if there are any takers.
Alright, that's it. T2 cold. That's where we're gonna end at. That crit's pretty high already. But the LE damage is really low. So cycle this until we see a high crit. It's low on cold, high on LE, decent on lightning. We'll keep going. 4.95, low as fuck on lightning. Pretty low on cold. Uh, 4.93, low on LE, 4.89. Ah. Do. Okay, hold on. Is that nope? That's not good. That would normally be pretty good. I want to see 100 on the cold, 4.95 or above on the crit, and like 350 on the lightning. No. 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 Okay. No. Okay, hold on. I think we've got a winner. Oh shit, that top end cold is really low. We're fucking 30 off the top end of cold. That might be too much. Let's add the socketables in there. We need spring. I think I've already used them all. We have. Okay. So we want spring.
All right. Your order is
Summer. Actually, I hate the way fire looks on these. Actually, probably should do it though. Because people search by elemental damage. And then winter. Yeah, let's do some winter. Alright, so we've got spring, summer, winter. And now let's take a gander at the old DPS Reno, and that's 700 Orbe Divinos. But their DPS is pretty high. Say if it's not a bolting, I'll do this. I'll say this has to be 120. Say 5 attack skills. Let's check her out. So we're at 400 minimum. Let's see. So this 400 minimum has attack speed, so it's not a comparison. Attack speed, not a comparison. This one has attack speed, not a comparison. This one has attack speed. This one has attack speed, attack speed, attack speed, attack speed, attack speed, attack speed, and attack speed. Why are all of these attack speed? There's not a single one with crit bonus on here? Are people just buying up the crit bonus, or nobody's crafting crit bonus? You know what? We need 700 DPS at least. This isn't gonna cut it. We gotta have 700 DPS. Okay, I think that one is, but the LE damage is kind of low. I don't give a shit if the LE damage is low. We got 721 DPS. Let's take this down to like 14.5. Let's add some crit bonus on there. Let's take it down to like 15. Damn it. We'll say it's like, you know, 4.5. Or sorry, let's do this. 14.5. 619 elemental DPS. Some crit bonus on there and search. 579. It's very similar. But mine does have cold. And T1. Crit bonus. Alright. Yeah, it does. That one had fracture on it. Like this one has fractured attack speed. It's kind of annoying that there is a crit bonus one up. Say 20% crit bonus. He had like 14.8 crit or something like that, right? Yeah, 579. Kinda sucks that these two are so close. And his LE is higher. And his DPS is higher. So I think we got to keep Orbe Divinoing it. Damn. Same position as last time. You know, we're doing all this hullabaloo. I threw away like 150 divine doing all that shit. This whole time, I should have just gone in, take this little sanctification orb, get a little ritual going. Sorry, you need to move. Okay. Hamena. Himene, hamena. Ha la 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 re, ha la la le la la. Stroke the rod. Stroke the rod. Stroke the rod. Ha la 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 la. Okay. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. Yeah, I was praying for 6 skills. But the oversync on lightning is pretty sick. So, got that going for us. The cold wasn't miserable. It stayed within tier 2 realms. The crit was decent too. It didn't go like super low or anything. So yeah, I think we started at like 2200 or something like that.
Yes?
So we just need to make like 500-ish back. So we'll just we'll put it up for like 550.
Seems like a good deal.
See what comes back for us. Alrighty. What else was I gonna do? I don't think there was what was the other thing I wanted to work on? There was a thing and I was gonna do it. I can't fucking remember now. Oh well, let's get back into some maps. I don't think so. So.
Map. Map.
Let's burger something sometime. That'd be sick. If you guys ever want to show me something, I'm super active in my Discord. Like, I talk to everybody that pops in there, so if you guys have questions about a build or ideas or need help, like, I'm in there all the time.
Map.
Not right now. I'm not doing Flicker right now. I played it for the majority of 4 leagues, like the vast majority, so I'm just playing something else for right now.
Map.
I'll check it out, Zoho. Thanks for posting it in there. Hey, what's up, other? What do you mean by new tech? I did resist, like... Depends on your build, though, but I would say resist in the majority of cases.
Map.
3.8 million per comet. I think it's more because that was through damage reduction. We were doing 50 million on Arbiter, 6-man party per comet.
Nap. Nap. Nap.
Original sin, Landon. Converts all elemental damage to chaos. So we don't have to penetrate any resistances. We're still freezing. We are still, we apply a negative 60% despair with curse magnitude. We apply 100% wither. So that's just 160% more damage. And we are ignoring resistances because bosses don't have chaos damage resistance. Map bosses do, funny enough, but not pinnacle bosses. And map bosses also inherit delirium toughness. So right now my delirium modifier is probably over 100%. I'm trying to see if I can make it to the boss before the delirium mod ends, but doesn't look like that's in the cards. This guy has a damage reduction period too. Where he goes invulnerable.
Nap.
Volatility isn't changing the percent or anything, it's just adding more damage as extra chaos. Like, we'll go do, is that a primary? Yeah. We'll go do an Arbiter for those that are wanting just to see a baseline of what it can do.
I'll put that in as soon as I can.
Tertiary, and I have Chaos. Oops. Damn you, Age. Okay, let's go do it. There's a way, but the way that I'm scaling it is just better than scaling into crit bonus. Because crit bonus is only ever going to give me a 30% multiplier more. Because, like, let's say I take... Like, the most that I could math out was that I was going to go from 250 to 350, which is roughly 30% more damage, right? Well, Wither, OSIN tech is, like... It's just a lot more. I don't even remember the exact multiplier value that I was saying, but I would also need an Adorn to get that much crit bonus. So, like, yes, I could swap away from Malagaros, but I'd need, like, 6 mirrors to be able to do that. No, it's not 30% more damage than what I'm doing currently. It was just before I did the OSIN tech. would be a damage loss to spec out of what I'm doing right now. There's Arbiter. That made him really poopy. Oh well, enemies, mobilize enemies at 40%. Maybe it can be salvaged. Let's see what that does. 7.
What's new? Seems like a good deal.
Sorry guys, just had to send a message real quick. Yeah, definitely. There's no way that Hawk survives in its current state. It's ridiculous. the fuck? How does the boss all bugged out?
Map.
How much temple energy was that? Not Temple of Chaos. What the fuck connects to a smithy? Armory? Yeah, I am snaking it. I fucked up the very end of it a little bit. Those are just trash rooms. Like, all of these are just, I want to make sure that I have trash rooms. These are just trash rooms as I'm building the snake. And then there's a new thing with workshops that you want to extend workshops as their own chains. So I'm working on that right here. And then all of this is just, I don't care if any of this gets deleted. I kind of fucked up here because I thought I could start chaining again this way, but this Spy Master connected to that. But the most I can lose is just like these two in the corner, which I don't mind because eventually I can just snake around and like get back into that corner if I need to. But that's kind of just a TLDR of what I'm doing right now. I have a 1500 increased rare monsters and really good rarity. 60, like 350 plus I have 150% character rarity. So the temple is still good. It's not like Gigabyss yet, but 1500% rare monsters is 1500% rare monsters. I mean, that's 15 times the rare monsters you would normally see in here. So that's pretty good.
Map.
Rooms to be run 16. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. No lock. Fucking kidding me. Thank God. Okay, we got a lock.
Map.
No tank yet, it's pretty wild. Oh, that's not, I'm pretty sure it's not a like weapon thing. I think it's like a global stat that your character gets, right? Why am I bugged?
Well, that's cool. That's always a fun damage boost to find out about when you don't know how the mechanic for sure functions, and then it's like, oh cool, I just get more damage now. So that's always fun. I like that I'm like complaining that the loot shit, and I just like filter everything out. So that's the only shitty thing about skill speed, is I think if you put attack speed cores in there, soul cores, I think it's faster. Because skill speed is global, well, I guess you want it to be global, not local to the weapon, right? Because is shield wall based off of your weapon damage, or...
Map.
That's awesome, Anamander. I'm really happy to hear about that. And thanks for the compliment, I appreciate it. Nice. We've got 3 locks. In fact, I need to get rid of the Santipis so they don't get deleted.
Map.
First tank. That's wild. I'm usually getting like 5 per run of this temple, so only getting 1 on this run is really sad. I guess it could also depend on the quality of the tank. So I would put the attack speed soul cores in there. Well, never mind. The skill speeds are pretty expensive, but I would test the attack speed soul cores because it adds attack speed to your local weapon rather than just your raw attack speed number. So especially if you have a lot of like attack speed and tree already, getting it on your weapon and then scaling it with skill speed further worked better for me when I was testing skill speed stuff on my quarterstaff. Last league. Like, the 5% attack speed was faster than skill speed was. Like, you can just even probably put just 1 in, like 1 or 2, instead of the skill speed, and that might be able to tell you. Blank.
Bow infuser. I needed a generator to connect. That's right. What room do I want to improve? So this needs a sacrifice to improve. I could do this, because this just boosts rarity more. I don't need a Spy Master there. Why is this Spy Master only level 1? This run added a lot of rarity. I think, yeah, 333%. So, I mean, what's my effectiveness? 436. What the fuck is that? I don't think I've ever seen this. Got it. Well, it was worth testing. Yeah, that sounds sick. Okay, come the fuck on. I want some goddamn tanks. I did my chores, got my temple energy. It's time to fucking pay up.
My son has woken up. So I'm gonna get off stream and I'm gonna be hanging out with him. So thanks so much for everybody for tuning in tonight. And I will got a lot of footage for Spark video to be released very soon. So that'll probably go up tomorrow or the next day on this build. So you'll have a proper build guide and we'll go from there. So thanks everybody. Peace out.